Do you think your website is failing due to a lack of content? Wrong. The real issue is, no one sees the content you're creating. You're pouring money into SEO, grinding out content every day, yet traffic remains stagnant. That's the harsh reality many refuse to face. The uncomfortable truth: great content never spreads on its own. If you don't know how to promote it, you'll always be watching your competitors overtake you. Even when their products aren't as good, this isn't just theory. These are battle-tested strategies that can skyrocket your website traffic in the shortest possible time. Will you dare to change, or keep clinging to the illusion that just write and customers will come? The answer determines who wins and who fades into obscurity. And now, if you're truly ready to flip the game, prepare to dive into 10 ultimate tactics, where every number, every click is under the control of those who know how to play the traffic game to the fullest. Strategy 1. Promote both old and new posts on LinkedIn. Don't let your carefully crafted content live only once. Most bloggers fall into the write and forget trap, while old content can be reborn with new power if you know how to share it in the right place at the right time. LinkedIn, home to professionals, investors, and decision makers, is fertile ground to revive your proven content. Unearth those knowledge gems from your site, reintroduce them, and retell the story through a fresh lens. To bring old content to life, don't just drop a link. Create in-depth posts. Start with a real problem, ask a thought-provoking question, and pair it with professional visuals. Consistent, yet subtle, presence on LinkedIn earns you mindshare in your professional network. And if you can produce video, repurpose your blog into a short, punchy native video. This platform loves video content. A branding agency once reposted an old blog on post-crisis brand strategy and drew 4,500 views in just 3 days. They led with this hook: who will own the 2025 market? Those who dare to reshape their brand. Just one image and a sharp intro brought the old post back to life. Power lies not in endless new writing, but in retelling a past story, compellingly. LinkedIn is for sparking thought, not dumping links. Good content has its own life force. Strategy 2. Guest post with an upside-down blog post. In digital, whoever controls traffic controls conversions. Guest posts, often dismissed due to low click rates, fail not because of strategy, but poor execution. Placing your link at the end, when readers are tired or have bounced, is like waiting for luck in a desert. The smarter play: place the link at the start, embed it as a helpful resource, making it essential, not awkward. A consumer tech site once published a guest post titled, "How to Keep Your Device from Dying on the Shelf." In the intro, the author cleverly introduced a buyer behavior data chart, linking back to their blog. The result: a 480% spike in click-throughs compared to the previous guest post. The difference wasn't Google rank, it was link placement that made it integral to the story. Don't wait till the end. Show up early. Strategy 3. Optimize with LSI Keywords. Keyword stuffing is dead. Today's algorithms demand comprehensive topic mastery. That's why LSI, latent semantic indexing, keywords are a strategic weapon. Google doesn't just want to know what you're writing, it wants proof that you truly understand the topic. When your content reflects tightly related themes, you earn search engine trust and retain readers through depth. LSI implementation isn't rocket science. Start by identifying your primary keyword. Then use tools like LSI Graph to discover semantically related phrases. Think of building a knowledge structure. Your main keyword is the spine. LSI terms are the support beams. Naturally, embedding these concepts proves to Google that you're not just accurate, you're thorough and engaging. A gardening blog initially published home vegetable growing tips centered only on one keyword, with modest results. After editing to include terms like soil quality, organic compost, indirect sunlight, and growth cycles, all naturally tied to the theme, the post jumped to the top search results in 3 weeks. Traffic doubled. Time on page rose by 41%. Mastery of topic, not just keywords, wins users and search engines. Strategy 4. Tweet multiple times. Social media moves fast. On Twitter, it's lightning. Many fear reposting the same tweet, thinking it annoys followers, but most never see your content twice. Scheduling reshares at different times increases visibility odds without watering down value. One and done is the enemy of performance. An online fashion retailer reused their tweet about a new collection. Instead of one tweet, they posted 6 variations in 1 week. each with unique visuals, captions, and engagement questions. The result, 3.2x more website clicks. Success didn't come from repetition, but in tailoring each version to match audience moods at different moments. Strategy 5. Embed click-to-tweet in articles. When a line resonates, readers want to share, but if you don't make it easy, the moment passes. Click-to-tweet transforms powerful lines into viral tools. A great quote not only earns nods of agreement, it amplifies your voice. Make sharing seamless, and readers won't just smile, they'll act. Creating tweetables is easy. Select 2 to 3 core insights from your article. Short, rhythmic, emotionally charged. Go to click-to-tweet.com, paste your message and link, and embed the auto-generated URL beside the quote. You're not just writing for readers, you're handing them a mic to echo your message globally. On a leadership training blog, click-to-tweet snippets were added to an article on leading by example. One quote stood out: "Leaders don't need to shout, they need to lead." Within 48 hours, shares multiplied 7-fold. When readers become messengers, your content doesn't just get seen, it scales, cementing your brand through the crowd. Strategy 6. Boost your click-through rate on Google. You're not the only one on the search page, but you can be the one chosen. In a space where every listing competes for attention, how you appear in search results can make or break success. Regardless of your rank, if your headline is sharp and your description hits the reader's pain or desire, they'll click on you, not the others. That's why CTR, click-through rate, is the fastest growth lever most people overlook. A headline should pierce through indifference, with a target keyword, what Google wants, and a reason to stop scrolling. Use specific numbers, striking outcomes, or unique promises to create emotional hooks. Your description, it should clearly state 3 concrete benefits the reader will gain. Skip the fluffy intros. Give reasons, not history. CTR doesn't just boost traffic, it triggers a virtuous cycle. When users click more than Google expects at your ranking, the algorithm lifts you higher. Higher rank brings even more clicks. That's why editing titles and meta descriptions on pages ranking 6 to 10 can deliver fast results. This isn't classic SEO, it's behavior strategy. Create content people want to click, not just robots want to crawl. An online course platform tweaked the title, Communication Skills for Introverts, to 5 tools to help introverts shine in front of a crowd, specific and benefit-driven. The description changed from generic info to a hook. Discover 5 easy-to-use techniques to present and win audiences in 7 days. In 10 days, CTR jumped 124%, traffic doubled, with no change in ranking. You don't need to climb higher, you just need to get picked first. Strategy 7. Write more listicles. Online readers don't browse randomly. They scan, filter, and decide in seconds. That's why listicles are content warriors. Visual, structured, approachable. Numbers tap into our desire for boundaries and order. When a title starts with 5, 7, 10, or 21, the brain instantly understands it'll receive clear, finite value, which is highly enticing. To maximize a listicle's impact, ask the right question. What problem constantly troubles your audience? What issue do they want resolved quickly? Once you've nailed the topic, break the content into clearly defined sections. Give each a subheading and use simple rhythmic language. Each item must deliver standalone value, no fluff, while forming a complete, guided experience together. A soft skills workshop organizer published 7 mistakes that ruin a workshop. Each point came with practical fixes, visuals, and clear CTAs. It became the month's most shared post and boosted event signups by 38%. A listicle is more than a list. It's a cognitive structure that leads the reader smoothly, not force feeds them. Strategy 8. Add images to posts. Digital reading is about more than words, it's about sensation. Images don't just illustrate, they pace the reader's journey. Placed at the right moment, a photo gives readers a visual pause, letting them feel, then move on. This rhythm keeps attention and prevents fatigue. A text-only article is like music with only drums. Flat, forgettable. Effective image use isn't random, it's strategic. Every image should do one of 3 things: add value, emphasize a point, or evoke emotion. It might be a chart showing trends, a photo that sets the tone, or a stylized quote breaking up text. Studies show posts with images every 75 to 100 words are shared over twice as much. Images aren't decorations, they're conversion tools. A travel content brand revamped its blog by adding high-quality images at every section break. Their article, 72 Hours in Cappadocia, came alive with visuals. Result, average time on page jumped 74%, shares nearly tripled. Without writing more, they doubled traffic from social media in a week. Sometimes it's the eye that decides where the heart stays. Strategy 9. Speed up your website. Nothing kills user patience faster than a slow site. In an age of instant everything, page speed isn't just UX, it impacts Google ranking directly. Every extra second loses conversions. Your competitor may not be better, just faster. Google values user experience, and speed is a top priority in that evaluation. Speed optimization begins with measurement. Use Google PageSpeed Insights for a breakdown of performance blockers. Large images, slow loading scripts, bad hosting. Target a score of 85 plus for both desktop and mobile. Fixing speed isn't just technical, it's a direct investment in user retention and lifetime value. Even without a dev team, you can act. Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr host thousands of developers who can deliver optimized performance within hours or days. Key improvements: server response time, browser caching, trimming unused CSS. Follow Google's checklist and you stay in control of quality and cost. When your site is lean, users experience seamless flow. An ebook store running Facebook ads noticed users bounced before the page even loaded. Page speed showed 5+ second delays from uncompressed images and heavy JavaScript. They hired a developer and switched to high-performance hosting. After 10 days, load time dropped to 2.1 seconds, bounce rate shrank 57%, conversion rose 26%. It's not just speed, it's smoothness that keeps users on board. Strategy 10. Build an internal linking system. People often chase backlinks for higher ranks, but forget internal linking can create similar or faster impact. Smart internal links help Google understand your site's structure and distribute SEO strength to important pages. A strong inside builds stronger outside. Without internal links, a site is like a library with no map, full of treasures, but easily missed. Start by identifying key pages you want to rank. Then, scan older articles and insert natural, contextual links pointing to them. Your anchor text should be rich, not vague like "read more here." Each link should feel like a guidepost, not a detour. Your site's structure should reflect the reader's journey. Deeper clicks equals deeper insights. On a tech blog, the editorial team built internal links across their AI and automation series. The links followed a natural learning path, from theory to advanced application. Readers moved fluidly. Time on site rose 62%. Pages per session more than doubled. In 2 weeks, Google ranked the content cluster in the top 3. Each click now retains and expands the reader's curiosity. Conclusion: none of this will matter if you just skim and walk away. These 10 strategies weren't born to be read, they're meant to be executed. Some may argue, not all of this applies to every industry. True, but that's no excuse to stay still. Traffic doesn't fall from the sky, it belongs to the persistent. To those who take action, fail, then refine. It's a game for continuous optimizers and fearless testers. What kills growth isn't a bad strategy, it's stubbornness. Critique, test, revise, but don't stay on the sidelines just to judge. This is a battle for the bold. Thank you for watching the whole video. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos.